Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Motocross Action's first ride. This time around, we have the 2018 TM MX450 FI. According to TM Italy, only the forks, frame, and compression ratio have been updated, but we can't just believe that. The bike feels completely different. We think a lot of the improvements that have come are because of TM's racing the last couple years in the United States. This has helped to better understand the setup required to work on this side of the Atlantic. The KYB SSS forks have different settings and a new fork treatment to reduce friction. The upper fork tubes are now silver instead of black. Yep, and bold new graphics. In the past, TMs came with tall 8-hanger Italian Ricon handlebars. They now come with a low Ricon bend. The 2018 model has a lighter shock spring. The frame has been lightened for 2018. The TM450 also has a higher compression ratio than in previous years. Even though not much has changed, the 2018 engine has pep in its step. It has a powerful bottom to mid-range thrust that gets you from corner to corner quickly. TM's Brembo brakes and Galfer front wave rotor make this bike stop on a dime. There is one caveat. Over-revving the engine is not advisable. It doesn't fall flat, but once you shut off at high RPM, the engine braking is excessive and throws your body weight forward. MXA test riders avoided this feeling by short shifting the throaty engine. It is no secret that this bike is hefty, but chunky or not, the TM tracks straight as an arrow and has incredibly precise cornering. Riding this bike reminds us of the warm, fuzzy feeling we got when riding the 2005 through 2008 Honda CRF 450. Believe us when we tell you that this is a compliment. The TM's updated KYB SSS forks are a breath of fresh air. They were a bit on the stiff side at first, but we were able to iron that out with the compression clicker. Some things that we could do without: the 9 sprocket bolts holding on the rear sprocket was just a bit overkill. With the lighter shock spring, the bike feels much lower to the ground than in the past, but it is still too tall. If it were us, we would cut the subframe and shorten the shock. The tires wouldn't be our first choice. And we like the straightforward and simple design of the TM's front-mounted airbox, but the large airbox vents make the bike annoyingly loud at high RPM. And under a load, the shifting gets a little notchy. The TM's 270mm Galfer front rotor and Brembo hydraulics make it the most powerful production brakes made. This is a great handling bike. It can turn on a dime and has good straight line stability. The self-adjusting hydraulic clutch is great. All our test riders liked that the TM offered a lot of grip for their legs. The contact patch is much bigger than on most brands. These bikes are rare, but their scarcity hasn't hampered their competitiveness. The 2018 TM MX450 FI can run with the big dogs. To see the full story on the 2018 TM MX450 FI, check out the May issue of Motocross Action magazine, and as always, head over to motocrossactionmag.com for the latest news and bike tests in the motocross industry. Have you missed any of our 2018 450 videos? Here's your chance to catch up.